Alright, so what do we got in here? Brady?
So we've got a sweet little Roadrunner. It's got a 528 Hemi in it, and it just got dropped off to us over the weekend, and it is not running. So we're just going to dig into it and really give the whole car a once over, but get it running first.
So what would you say is the first thing that you're going to do? Then diagnose the problem? Do you plug it in? Do you?
Yeah, well, it's they tried starting it over the weekend, and it wanted to start and would immediately die. These Mopars, see this little white box right here? I haven't looked at it yet, but these little guys, I'm going to check this probably first. They've got some modern electronics on here. These old Mopars have this ballast resistor in here that would fail often, but it does change the voltage coming into this distributor and the coil and everything too, so I'm going to check that, kind of go from there.
And so you're thinking it might be electrical?
Yeah. It's I would say it's probably going to be spark related, more likely than anything on this one.
Brady's got hot going. You're getting smoke.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at some other things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Clean. I was thinking it might have been ignition, whatever, a couple different things, but pulled the plugs out and they were super fouled out. There's a lot of either blow by or pick up from their catch can that got missed or something, but I put new plugs in, fired up. So after I got started, we're kind of just assessing the whole car, really trying to figure out where to start and what to fix first. It's going to be a driver car, so it doesn't need to be perfect or like a show-worthy project, but it does have a lot of small little maintenance things that need to be picked up on. Aside from the oil getting into the cylinders, needs some work on the brakes, just some general tuning, leaks. A bunch of stuff underneath is a little yucky. Alignment, just all the little basic things.
And how many miles are on the car?
You know, I don't know, actually. It says 57, but I doubt it. Maybe 157.
And you said this engine is not stock with this?
No, actually, you know, I think this is probably a Belvedere, really. Probably not a real Roadrunner. I haven't looked. Originally, probably came with, I don't know, could have been a big block car, I guess. Really doubtful it came with a Hemi. And this is actually a 528 Hemi. It says 426 on the side, but it is a little bit bigger.
Needed a bigger bucket.
I needed a bigger bucket. I made a mess. My funnel fell out.
What's the update with this guy?
Found some metal. It's not good. I pulled the valve covers off of it yesterday, and I just happened to notice a little bit of glimmer up in here in some of this oil. So I started looking around, and the oil itself's really not great. I mean, it's pretty disgusting. I cut the filter off, and I mean, this thing's just chock full of, I mean, look at that. And this thing's just loaded with stuff. There's metal everywhere. I mean, that was just catching some stuff coming out of the fresh oil. I don't know how it's still living, to be honest with you.
And so what's needing to be done then?
I'm gonna pull out. Probably gonna rebuild it. I don't think we're gonna do a crate or anything. It's not. There wasn't a catastrophic failure, so it's not first that bad. I'm pretty sure there's some bearing material in there, but just have to pull it out, tear it apart, send it out, just paint it, put it back together.
How old is this?
The engine?
Yeah.
Well, it's a 528. It's not an original Hemi car, so this is probably like a Mopar Performance crate. It's still an iron block. I don't see any indication of it being an Indy, anything like that. So, I mean, as far as the crate goes, it's probably, if I had to guess, maybe 10 to 15 years. But he's had some hands on it for sure. I found a couple social media pages with this car from about 5-6 years ago where the engine had come out. I don't know if they opened it up or not, but right now it's a little bit of a mystery of what's actually inside and what's going on. So I was going to tear it apart and make sure that it's right.
So then the grinding and the metal shavings, like what do you think causes that?
This one, well, like I said, I mean, there is some silver, but there's some copper colors in there too. So I mean, they're definitely bearing material, but there's some like over here. I mean, some of this machining work in here is pretty rough. There's a lot of burrs everywhere. There's these push rods that looks like some of them might be bent a little bit. Clearance on them doesn't look the best. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. When it first came in, I was hopeful it was just a ballast booster, and now I'm pulling the engine out. So, just not great. He's not thrilled about it. I mean, he just bought it, so it's always a gamble. We were told there was an inspector that actually went and looked at this car before he bought it. I don't think the inspector did a very good job.
If you're in Florida, I guess watch out. So it's like it's tied up. They missed a lot. They really did. I don't know what they looked at, but they didn't look too close.
Alright, so we got the engine in the crate.
Yes.
Where is it going?
We're sending it to Michigan, out to the guys at Steve Morris Engines. They're going to do a full teardown. We're going back to a carburetor. We're going to do some upgrades. Some of these older Hemis have some kind of crummy design elements to them, so we're going to make it more streetable and more reliable for them, but still be kind of an animal. Be a couple months out probably, but it'll be cool.
So it's just going to sit in our shop until we get this guy back then?
The car?
Yeah.
He's actually got another vehicle he wants us to take a look at. He's got a 70 or 71 Torino that's giving him some issues also. So while we're waiting on this getting rebuilt, he's going to bring that in, probably take a look at it, see what it needs, and then back on this before we put the engine in. We'll fix up a few other things, give it some new gauges, make sure the brakes are good, the transmission we'll take a look at. Just give it a good clean up, get it ready for him so he can enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for what we got next week.